Hey guys, Paolo here. Today we're venturing into the realm of handheld gaming. In this video, we'll explore the best handheld gaming devices that perfectly complement my high-end studio setup. Let's dive into the world of portable gaming where convenience meets quality. Before we jump into handhelds, a quick nod to my Alienware Aurora R15, which turns almost a year this coming March, with no reason to upgrade at all. This beast is my go-to for intense, high-resolution gaming sessions in the studio. But when it comes to portability and casual play, let's see how these handhelds stack up. So this is a contender that I'm sure you know by now. The Steam Deck by Valve is an ambitious venture into the handheld gaming space. It's designed to bring your entire Steam library into a portable form, basically being a bridge between the PC gaming world and the portability of a handheld console. Unlike many handhelds that are restricted to their own ecosystem, Steam Deck offers a PC-like experience. You're not just playing mobile adaptations of a game, you're diving into a full-fledged PC title which comes directly from the large library of Steam. And Valve's approach is to marry both software and hardware together to give you the best experience possible. This is the same method that Apple sort of uses, where they have their hardware and their software divisions work together to create the smoothest, most optimal experience combining hardware and software. So I like Valve's approach here, and definitely the reason why Steam Deck is doing so well in the market today. Next, I've got the Analogue Pocket. The Analogue Pocket isn't just a handheld console, it's a tribute to the classics. This device breathes new life into the games of yesteryear. From Game Boy to Game Gear, this console is the best console that I've held that is true to its classic form. What makes the Analogue Pocket so special is where other devices can only dream of. This is because other devices rely on emulation. The Analogue Pocket plays original game cartridges, offering an authentic experience that's rare in today's emulation-driven market. The handheld itself does come with proprietary chips, which is what drives the games to feel as authentic as possible. Keep in mind that emulation is purely software. The Analogue Pocket's approach is to utilize hardware to drive the experience. Now, the Analogue Pocket is more than just nostalgia. It's a bridge between past and present gaming. A perfect fit for retro enthusiasts seeking authenticity in their handheld experience. When the PS Vita first came out, I was one of the first to line up and get it right away, and it was such an amazing piece of kit to hold during the time. With an OLED screen and touch capacitive controls, along with dual joysticks, and Sony's reputation, how can it go wrong? Unfortunately, with the lack of support from developers, ultimately brought the Vita to its early demise. But fast forward to today, where a modded PS Vita is a testament to the community's creativity. It's transformed into a versatile retro gaming powerhouse, hosting a myriad of classics from the PlayStation era. Now, when the Vita first came out, it did not have any official support, but with the community of modders and hackers, they have all come together where there was no support before, now has an overwhelming amount of dedicated supporters from the community. While many modern handhelds focused on new titles, the modded PS Vita excels in bringing an extensive library of classic PlayStation games back to life. For lovers of PlayStation's golden era, a modded PS Vita offers a nostalgic journey back in time. It's the unofficial archive of some of gaming's greatest moments, and you can even go beyond the PlayStation library if you choose to do so. But the PS Vita is definitely, and still today, really ahead of its time and is definitely worth checking out. Next, how can we forget about the Nintendo Switch? Now here I've got the OLED version, which is the most recent update to Nintendo's lineup. It combines the flexibility of handheld play with the joy of console gaming, enhanced by a vibrant OLED screen in this case. Unlike other handhelds that are typically solo experiences, the Switch excels in shared gaming, bringing people together both virtually and physically. The fact that Nintendo is able to marry amazing software with amazing hardware gives this ability for you to play the games in unique ways. For multiplayer purposes, you're allowed to take the Joy-Cons apart, share it, and have an awesome experience with a group of friends or with family. So Nintendo really got this going from the get-go as an experience-oriented console. The only issue with the Nintendo console is that you're limited to Nintendo's ecosystem. However, when it comes to Nintendo games, you can't go wrong with any of them. From Super Mario to Pokemon to the Legend of Zelda series, I think if you pick any of these games up, you're gonna have an awesome time. So in conclusion, the Nintendo Switch is more than just gaming. It's about shared experiences. So if you haven't gotten the chance to try the Switch out yet, check out the OLED version. You're gonna be amazed by it. Now in this case, I know you can use any Android device, but I would like to specifically use a higher end Android device paired with the GLAP controller, specifically designed for the Galaxy Fold. The Samsung Galaxy Fold 2 paired with the GLAP controller represents the convergence of mobile technology and gaming. This setup turns a powerful smartphone into an emulation powerhouse. So this setup is cool because where other handhelds limit their scope, this setup breaks barriers by bringing the vast world of mobile and emulator gaming into a compact, foldable device. One of the benefits is having the Google Play Store right there for you to download high-quality games, apps, as well as emulators to further expand your retro needs. All modern cell phones have Bluetooth and USB-C. So you have the capability of hooking up controllers and your television to have solo or multiplayer gaming setups. So for those who want the ultimate in versatility and innovation, an Android device, in this case a Galaxy Fold paired with a GLAP controller, is a glimpse into the future of handheld gaming. It's where mobile tech meets gaming passion. If you are someone who just wants one device that does it all, an Android smartphone may just be the way to go. talk about a Windows handheld device. The GPD WIN 3 is a pivot to a unique player in the handheld scene. The GPD WIN 3 aims to bridge the gap between PC gaming and portability, offering a Windows-based handheld experience. Equipped with an Intel i7 processor, the GPD WIN 3 aims to deliver robust performance in a small package. It does feature an integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics chip, an attempt to cater to moderate gaming needs, but along with the 5.5-inch touchscreen display, it is a very compact yet immersive visual experience. Now, this device comes with 16GB of RAM and a terabyte of NVMe SSD. The GPD WIN 3 is geared towards handling a variety of games and applications. Despite these specs, the GPD WIN 3 struggles to match the performance of more powerful gaming setups, particularly in demanding AAA games. I guess you could blame it on the small factor, the fact that number one, it could potentially be because of thermal throttling, or the fact that this little thing is handling everything that a big desktop can be doing. But other than the performance limitations, navigating Windows on a small screen can be quite challenging. In essence, while the GPD WIN 3 does showcase the potential of Windows in handheld gaming, its limitations in performance and ergonomics make it less ideal for my needs. It's a noteworthy attempt, but for those seeking a high-end gaming experience, dedicated handhelds or powerful desktops might be more suitable choices. So what's the best handheld? For me, I'm not gonna say it depends and leave you hanging. For me, it's the Steam Deck. You can literally play an already massive library of games, but on top of that, you're able to modify it even further thanks to its Linux backend system where you can install a ton of emulators, which itself has a ton of games already each. The only drawback is the size, but it's also its strongest point because holding this thing is extremely comfortable and it also allows me to get the biggest screen possible and have all its components easily spread out across, which makes it super thin, so the compromise isn't so bad. But the Steam Deck is an excellent example of a great marriage between software and hardware, which is why even though there are more powerful handhelds out there, the Steam Deck remains the benchmark due to its user experience being top-notch. So why do I have all the other handhelds? To be honest, the real reason is the experience. Have you ever tried playing a PlayStation game with a Super Nintendo controller? It's just not the same. So if I wanted to play handheld games on its original factor, depending on my mood is what handheld I use. But in reality, the best thing to do is play the native game that are made for that platform for the best experience, so there you have it. So what do you guys think? Which of these handhelds do you prefer, or do you think desktop gaming is superior? Leave a comment down below on your thoughts, and if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button because it really helps the channel out. And if you're curious what the next video is going to be about, hit that subscribe button because the next one is going to be another interesting one. So, till next time, see ya.